Hi, this is Joe again with another review. And for the sake of this video, I'm going to be discussing a classic movie. In this video, I'm going to be discussing the 1958 Hitchcock film Vertigo, starring Jimmy Stewart and Kim Novak. And this one is a little bit different because it has more special effects in it for the vertigo effect, and it's not exactly a murder mystery, but it ends up being one. Of course, you can see the movie shows Jimmy Stewart as a police detective who has to retire because of his fear of heights and his vertigo. And they use the special effects to manipulate the camera of the film, so you can get a perspective. So you can understand Jimmy Stewart's perspective and with his vertigo. So he was forced to retire, and a friend of his knew that he's not doing anything because he just retired, so hires him to follow his wife around because he believes his wife is acting strangely and stuff. So he reluctantly does so, and the guy's wife was played by Kim Novak. So he follows her around the town, and then the two of them end up falling in love with one another. And of course, finds out that the wife that Jimmy Stewart was following was impersonating a distant relative, like a great grandmother or something, saying that she's possessed by her. And of course, the theory was that the woman that the wife was a person that Kim Novak was claimed to be possessed by, kills herself. So she tried to kill herself once, diving into the river, and Jimmy Stewart saves her. And then, in the film, she does do it by jumping off a bell tower, and from a bell tower of a church. So Jimmy Stewart was all dramatized over, and actually he was charged with the possible murder. But the court determined that it was suicide, and so that took care of that. And Jimmy Stewart was so dramatized because he was so over the top in love with Kim Novak that he was in an asylum for a while, for a few months. Gets out, and then he starts to trace the steps because he's trying to figure out why would she, kill herself and stuff. Because he didn't buy that she was possessed by her great grandmother's spirit, So, but he ended up finding someone who looked exactly like Kim Novak, but unfortunately, her appearance was different. She instead of being a blonde, she was a brunette. She looked a little bit different, but then the two of them ended up dating, and the two of them fell in love, and then he started to retrace the steps. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Then, then what happened was Jimmy Stewart insisted of this other girl, Julie, to look like Madeline, the Kim Novak character. and then he has her dressed like her, have blonde hair like Kim Novak's character and all that stuff, dyes her hair blonde, and have her look like her with the same outfits, have her walk the same way. And at first she was uncomfortable doing it. He said, "Hey, you're making me look like her. I'm Julie, I'm not Madeline." And he said, "I don't care. To me, you're Madeline." And this guy, at that point, I thought Jimmy Stewart had lost it. But then he decides to take her to the actual bell tower where Madeline killed herself, and then Jimmy Stewart figured out that the husband who hired him already had killed his wife. See? Here's the Hitchcock twist. Killed his wife, and then hired Kim Novak to impersonate the wife, and hire a fake Madeline, who was the girl that Jimmy Stewart fell in love with, and to impersonate the wife. And then when Jimmy Stewart tries to climb up the bell tower trying to save her, the husband, who hires Jimmy Stewart, knew that he could not climb up the steps because of his fear of heights. So he set him up to be as a witness for the suicide. And of course, the husband, of course, ends up getting away with the murder. So Jimmy Stewart takes Kim Novak, forces her to go up the steps, and he does eventually get up to the top of the steps on the top of the bell tower, and she does admit what happened. That yes, he hired me to set you up, but he already had killed his wife, and after I got up to the bell tower, he threw his now dead wife over over the side of the bell tower and out to make it look like a suicide, even though she was already dead before the husband threw out, the window. And of course Jimmy Stewart was pissed off about it, and of course Madeline Kendall says, "Please forgive me, I love you," and all that stuff. And then all of a sudden in the shadows, somebody came out of the shadows, and you thought maybe it was the actual wife who came out, because it's Hitchcock, so it's gotta be a little bit weird. But meanwhile, it was actually a nun, and the fake Madeline, the Kim Novak character, actually falls to her death at the end of the movie. And his Jimmy Stewart standing on the edge, looking down and saying, the woman's his love of his life's dead body, and that's how the movie ends. But at the time when the movie came out, it got mediocre reviews because of the ending was a really convoluted ending, and like I said, Kim Novak's death was not even halfway through the movie, and it's even less time than when Janet Lee dies. It was almost halfway through the movie, but this one was like way before the halfway point in the movie where the wife was supposed to have died. But the movie itself, the first time I saw this movie was just the last night at TCM. So it was the first time I saw this thing, and I'm like, okay. I mean, I didn't like the ending because the husband got away with the murder, and nothing really happened with the husband until after the death happens, or the original death happens, and he says, "Oh, after I take care of my wife, things are going to move away," and of course, he moves away. You didn't see the husband move away, but he does. And you never see the husband again for the rest of the movie. It's like almost an hour and a half left of the film. And you never see him anymore. The husband who set Jimmy Stewart up. And then, of course, like I said, you don't know what's going to be happening with the husband, though. If he's going to be charged with his wife's murder and stuff. Of course, the only witness is Jimmy Stewart. There's no way to answer to his claim and stuff that he was set up. The wife didn't really commit suicide and stuff. But it's kind of like a real convoluted ending even for Hitchcock. So when the movie came out, they get great reviews. But over the years, people became more and more fans of his work. Of course, after Vertigo, you had Psycho came out, and you had The Birds. After that, two more classics came out after this movie, and of course people went back to Vertigo and said, "Oh wow, what a great thing with the special effects." There's even like a cartoon style sequence, dream sequence in the middle of this thing as well. So that's my review of the movie Vertigo. Please click on the video. Please rate it. Feel free to comment on. Please subscribe to my channel. And please forward this video to your Facebook pages. You can check out all my videos on my YouTube channel at rallyc.com. It's all WDY.com. The homepage of our reviewer, Chris Lee Moore. Please check out all of his videos on his website as well. Thanks for watching, and catch you next time.